Episode 7 guest on the Pick Your Brain podcast.
Salut la famille Reloaded, moi c'est Kevin Kazadi, venant du Congo. You are watching Pick Your Brain with Mr. Reloaded. Stay tuned.
This episode was proudly brought to you by the Reloaded Studio.
Hi Kazadi.
Oh, Mr. Reloaded.
How are you doing, my guy?
Nah, I'm cool, man. Always say it.
My guy, I'm very pleased to have you on the podcast. I'm very happy to have you on the podcast. And believe me, you're the first guest I'm actually hosting in Windhoek, Namibia.
Oh, wow.
I haven't shot an episode in a month plus, and I feel so hungry right now. And I know to say this episode will be a benchmark to say, Ish, the fire is in Namibia.
They must know, boss. You gotta tell them, man. You gotta tell them.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, no, but it's really an honor for me to be, in your podcast. When I received the invitation, I was like, oh wow, this is something great. Let me go support a brother,
Ish, bless my guy, bless.
Then I was like, let me just go do it. Let's get it. And here we are.
Bless my guy.
Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Bless. My guy, once again, welcome to episode 7 of the 2024 season.
Thank you.
I think for this one, I wanted to give it a title. So the title goes like this: Beyond the Court, the journey of Kevin Kazadi.
That's tough.
That's our title. I'll repeat the title just for the sake of the viewers, right? The title goes like this: Beyond the Court, the journey of Kevin Kazadi. This title speaks a lot. It speaks volumes. I do not want to be on this episode or on this podcast only just to talk about your basketball career, right?
Okay.
I want to know, and I believe to say before the basketball, there was that Kevin Kazadi that was looking for his dream, that was looking for inspiration to find his dream, right? So our first section, or section A, would be your early life and upbringing. And my first question to you, Kevin, is, can you tell us about your early life in DR Congo? Because I believe you are from Congo.
Definitely. They call me Congo. I don't even know where that name came from. I think after a game, and I was like, Congo. People started calling Congo.
Wow.
Why not? Let me take it, You never know. I liked it at some point. At some point, it was like annoying and everything. Because I really like people calling me Kevin. And I was like, okay, let me just get it. And now it's actually in my brain, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, so early life in Congo. I mean, I actually grew up in a family where my mom was a pastor. My dad was actually into church when he was young and everything. So we kind of like grew up in a family where
a Christian background.
God was the center of everything.
Beautiful.
And then I actually have 2 older brothers. And then they're actually twins after me, a boy and a girl.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm actually the middle child,
Nice.
The one that goes through a lot.
Nice. Okay.
So that was it. That early life in Congo, I was just that passionate kid. Growing up, I wanted to be a doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to have those funny things whereby I'll get we used to have those chickens running.
Yeah.
So I'll just go and grab one and then trying to do those funny things. Then I was like, that was actually a passion for me. I wanted to be a doctor. And then I think I got introduced to sport a long time ago.
Okay.
We all started as soccer players in the family.
Okay.
Everything. I was a good goalkeeper.
Really?
Oh, I used to be that good.
My guy, I want to know what kind of character you had at a young age. Were you that kind of kid that was naughty? Were you that kind of kid that used to run around? Or like you said, you wanted to dissect chickens and whatnot. Just kindly describe the small Kevin that was back in Congo. How was he behaving? Was he naughty? Was he polite to people? Just kind of describe that small Kevin.
Okay, well, young Kevin was actually more of a, okay, actually had phases.
Okay.
So the first phase I would say I was like a very funny boy.
Okay.
Whereby I used to make noise everywhere, bro. You
Okay.
guys can't be quiet in the house if I'm there.
Okay.
I have to make sure that I'm here.
Uh-huh.
I'll be, especially like parties, birthday parties and everything.
Yeah.
I was that boy who was running everywhere. I would go tease people here, run here. And then I was just that kid, you know. And then the second phase was just whereby I actually developed a quiet character. I started being quiet, listening more, being like way too polite towards people that actually next to me and everything. Because you know when you go from being the last born and then when you get siblings after you know that switch and everything. So,
it's really tough.
yeah, in my head it actually had to turn and everything. So I was like, yeah, let me just be that quiet guy.
So is it right for me to say what actually made you transition from that naughty kid to trying to be a mature kid was the fact that you had little ones coming after you?
Yeah, like, you know, it was actually like I felt like I had a responsibility when they told me that now you have a younger sister and a younger brother. I was like, oh, I'm also old now. You know, I was still a baby, but I'm like, damn, I'm old now. Then I was like, okay, sharp. I actually had to switch and be like, what if they grow up and, you know, look up to me? But I was still a kid thinking like that. Then I was like, you know, I gotta switch. And then from there I switched, and then it's something that stayed, whereby I like listening. Remember, catch things, you know, those small things when someone is talking. That's actually something that stayed in my.
So for more context, for the sake of the viewers, at what age did your younger siblings come through?
Well, I was they came in the house when I was 4. 4 to 5. Because there's a difference of 4 years between you. Somewhere there. Yeah.
Ish, that's very, very interesting. Because any significant childhood memories that that shaped who you are today? Do you have any memories?
Any memories?
That shaped who you are today? Traveling. Tell me a little about that.
I really appreciate. Like we used to have those holidays, you know, whereby. I mean, I think at that time my favorite country was Zambia at some point.
Really?
We used to, you know, because we had like I had his friend in Zambia, and me and the boys were actually like homies. So you know, I was very excited when we were done with school. I wanted to, you know, Dad, when are we going? And when we go there, it's just like heaven, boss.
Wow.
Food.
That
you know Zambia in terms of food.
I didn't know
you know,
that.
It was actually the same. So I was always excited about that and everything. Well, we had, I mean, a lot happened. Some I don't remember. You know, I was still a kid. A lot of things came into my mind now.
Which city in particular were you visiting in Zambia?
In Zambia, it was more of Lusaka.
Nice. That's actually where I was born
you know,
and raised. So
I feel like the connection started there.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. Kazadi, how did your environment in Congo influence your passion for basketball?
How did
your environment influence your passion for basketball?
Let me be straight on this one. I think people maybe from the videos that they will see, they'll be like, nah, this guy started basketball in Congo. I hated basketball at first.
Really?
Bro, I'm telling you.
Wow.
It was that sport whereby when people call you, you know, people used to be like, yeah, you kind of look like you be, because I was short as a kid. You kind of look like you might grow up and just come play basketball. I was like, nah, man. The next day, you won't see me going through the same way. I will actually turn around and go on the other side and be like, nah, I can't show up. It's actually a sport that I never liked. I was more into soccer. And then, soccer, I really didn't make it. And then I went to handball.
Okay.
Handball, that's where I actually did a lot.
You flourished there.
Boss.
Nice.
I'm telling you, yeah. I remember I was once the best player of the province. And then I was the best captain in high school. I was the best scorer in high school. And then, yeah, that's
But what actually stopped that journey?
I mean, when I actually had to continue with my studies, 'cause I really didn't want to stay in Congo and study.
Okay, that makes
The
sense.
French system, I was like, come on, let me just move.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So when I came here, there was actually no handball.
Then
Then I was like,
let me go to something that is close to handball.
I mean, that was the only thing that was there. But since you know when you are born an athlete, there's nothing that you can do. The blood was just boiling.
Yeah.
And then I think from there that's when I actually had basketball. So I involved myself in basketball. Like I ran away from the first time when I joined. I ran away because it was too much. It was my goodness, it was too much.
Just a follow-up question, Kazadi. Were there any specific experiences or people in your early life that inspired you to play basketball?
In my early life,
Without even you noticing? Do you think there's anyone that influenced you to play basketball when you're back home?
on my back home, since I wasn't into that. Okay, I used to have a friend of mine.
Okay.
That guy was actually good.
Okay.
Kind of the same height. Like a very good friend of mine. We even started calling each other twin. He was more into basketball, so that was actually like the GOAT for me, bro. Whenever I was seeing that guy, I was like, this guy is the best player for me. Yeah, like, shout out to my boy Emmanuel.
That's what's up.
He's in Russia right now.
That's what's up. Shout out to you.
That guy, I never told the guy that, but that guy was like the best player for me, bro. It was my real homie, a brother to me. And whenever I was watching a basketball game, it was just that guy. And there was also this other youngin of mine. Like we used to call him Westbrook.
Okay.
Yeah, those were the boys that I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go watch them. If it's not them, I'm fine. I hate basketball. So I was only involving myself in basketball when it comes to those. So cool.
Okay.
Cool.
So the last question under your early childhood questions would be, what challenges did you face in your early basketball journey, and how did you overcome them? But in this case, I feel like basketball is already ruled out because you said you didn't have that appetite for basketball back then. So I would try and bring in the handball aspect. Okay. So what challenges did you face in your early journey, and how did you overcome them?
Well, in the basketball journey...
the handball.
Oh, the handball, I mean.
Yes,
basketball is I think my brain is a basketball right now. So, yeah. It was all about, when you have haters in the team, where you have people that wants to make you compete with a good teammate, Because I used to have this other friend of mine, who's in Zambia right now.
Okay.
The guy is good.
Okay.
I won't lie. I was his captain.
Okay.
That guy was good, bro. Like, I think he even went to go represent the Zambian team.
Wow.
Yeah, that guy was very good.
Wow.
We used to acknowledge each other.
Can you give him a shout out?
Same. I think it would sound proper if I say it in French.
Okay. No, sure.
His name is Corneille C13.
Whatever you just said, shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to my boy, Corneille C13. Nah, that guy was good, so we used to like acknowledge each other way back. I'm like, nah, there he's good, here I'm good. When someone asks me, Kevin, who do you think is better? I'm like, he's better. When they go ask him, he'll say Kevin is the
That's what's up.
And then we had that, and then people that we were actually in the same promotion, in the same class, were actually now, it was like a Messi and Ronaldo thing. So we had our differences and everything.
Yeah. And
then I think he won the last trophy in high school. He won it, like the best player.
Okay.
He won it, and then I was like, there's nothing bad. Congratulations, my bro. Because I heard a lot. Because there was a time where I had to leave boarding school to go do my passport things and everything to renew. Okay. And then when I came back to school, I actually heard stories, bro. Like, there was like a campaign where people wanted him to do this to get the trophy. I'm like, that guy deserves it. As a captain, when I needed that guy on the court, he actually gave me 100% of it. So I'm not feeling bad if he gets it. And then I heard all of that, and then I actually also had a voice to say that now I want this one to get the trophy. So when we were like naming players, I named him. There's no need for me to deny it.
From what you've said, Kazadi, I can already sense leadership, right? Because you're saying you're carrying a team at a very young age, and that gesture you did right there is a whole action of what? Leadership, right? Do you feel leadership has helped you stay focused in life?
Yeah, definitely. Leadership played a big role. I think it's something that actually must be in all the athletes.
Should actually promote that.
Yeah, they should actually look more into leadership. Sometimes you can't be centered on you. You need to see the outside. Well, it's true. They might ask me who's the best. I'll say it's me.
Of course.
To make me feel good, but at some point that guy knows how to dribble properly. I can't dribble. That guy knows how to throw the ball, make a proper pass, and I can't. So you can't say you are better than everyone.
True.
But deep down, you definitely know you like.
At the end of it, it's teamwork.
It's teamwork. There's something missing.
If
Emmanuel is good. I can't be saying, I made the last point, but I'm like, oh wow, we won because Emmanuel made that pass. I scored. That's it.
I see. My guy, we are done with the early life and upbringing.
I thought there were more questions because I was like,
but of course, of course, we keep time for more interesting topics. Trust me, I've got a lot of topics to talk about, Okay. So we're now moving to section B, or the part 2 of the podcast, which deals with your personality and your interests. So the first point under this section would be, Kazadi, how would you describe your personality off the court?
Off the court? Off the court, I mean, I actually don't have like double personalities, I would say. Like, off and on the court, I think it's kind of similar. But off the court, I'm more of that, fun guy. I'll laugh with you if you want to laugh with me. I'll be cool with you if you want to cool with me. Because on the court, I'm only cool with my teammates. But I can't be, it's a job. Whereby I can be friends with an opponent.
True.
But if I do something wrong, me saying sorry to him,
it won't hurt.
It won't kill. It won't hurt, But at the end, out of the court, I'm just that cool guy. You'll find me eating junkies that side. You'll find me laughing with Emmanuel on campus. You'll find me with this. When I feel like I have nothing to say, I just put my earphones on and walk. That's it. So off court, I really don't have.
Dude, has anyone ever told you to say, okay, personally, dude, when I find you on campus, you're so cool, bro. Like, I think what really attracted me to your personality was the fact that you have that cool element. You understand? For me, I feel like I don't care what people will say, but for me, with my opinion, because it's my opinion, dude, I feel like your personality is way cooler than most of the people on campus. I don't want to start that politics, but for me, I feel like your personality is really cool, bro. And give Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
Boss, you have to. Sometimes people are like, nah, that guy is rude and everything. But it just depends. I can't be like laughing every time.
Exactly. It's in the morning. You expect me to start laughing. There's nothing funny.
And then at the end, when the person approaches you, they're like, you're a different person. That's it.
That's what's up. Dude, the second point under your personality and interest would be, do you think your personality has influenced your style of play?
My personality? A lot even. A lot. Like, I am that type of guy. Of the core personality, I like to, as I said earlier, I like to listen and pay attention to small details. It might take time for me to process it and everything, but I kill myself from the inside and be like, nah, I have to implement. And if there's something that I learn outside, that's helping, that I learn inside on the court, that's helping me outside is learning. You can't get tired of learning.
Yeah.
Like I do my best to learn every single day. A girl can come and tell me that your game, if you add this to your game, you might be the best. I will do my best and get it. And in real life, I also implement the same thing. I'm like, I need to learn more. I get more.
Is it right for me to say that the fact that you're always you on and off the court makes your life easier in the sense that you do not have to act your personality?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one thing that you will never fake. Like your personality, that you is there. It's actually there. So you need, that's something that you never change.
That's substance. That's very good, and good wisdom and good substance. Yeah, good point, bro. Dude, how do you maintain a balance between being competitive on the court and staying grounded off the court? Let me just repeat that question. How do you maintain a balance between being competitive on the court and staying grounded off the court?
Competition on the court.
How do you strike the balance?
I mean, on the court, I just there are better players than me. Like they are good players out there that get more, that started earlier. So as long as I acknowledge everyone at their level and I put myself at the level, I mean, I can reach there, but it's a process. So I sit where I stand with the idea of going up and not coming down. True. So I just keep that standard and put it there, because if you put yourself to a point, if you know yourself and then you put yourself there, you feel like there's balance you check. You establish actually like a balance between the two. So on and off is the same. I acknowledge everyone to their own standards and everything. I learn someone, I check someone, and I be like, okay, this is where I can put him here. This one is here. This one will never be. Okay, it might, but as long as I'm working hard also, I'll never go down. He's going up, I'm going up.
Yeah, true.
So,
just a follow-up on that, your point, right? Whatever you just said. Would your friends or teammates describe you the same?
Yeah, they will describe me as a funny guy.
Okay.
They'll describe me as a funny guy.
Cool. My guy, what do you enjoy doing in your free time aside from basketball and academics?
In my free time, yeah, that's where I get time and listen to podcasts.
Okay.
Here and there.
Okay.
And guys, you guys must start watching Mr. Reloaded podcast.
That's what's up. Bro.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
I take time. I can't be focused only on school, basketball, my personal life. At some point, I have to, bring back everything to the one who gave me all that I have right now. So I take my time in prayer, go to church, read my Bible, That's it. So when I'm out of basketball and school, I focus more on my spiritual life, on my social life. I take time to think and be like, how can I live with people that I don't know, and we've never met, and I'm like, how I just sit and ask myself those small questions. But most of the time it's just reading more the Word of God, trying to see what He thinks about what I'm doing. It's just about the spiritual life. You push yourself, because what we are living right now is actually a manifestation of what's happening in the spiritual.
Amen.
Because it's the spiritual, and then there's now the flesh and everything. So I think that's a point where people make a confusion. The thing is the other way around. But if you check, you pray for it, you receive it, but you would think somehow that you thought about it. But when you think, it's not like in a normal way, because we don't see thoughts, bro. I feel like it's kind of everything starts from the spiritual, and then
just to dig I feel like that's a very good point where you said things first have to happen in the spiritual and then manifest in the physical. And you mentioned something to say people may think you've prayed, and because it's taking time for them for the answer to reach a physical, they feel as though God is not available in their lives. What advice, apart from patience, would you give someone out there that is in the same situation that I've just described?
I mean, it's all about, I think this I learned from my mom. It's like sometimes it's the approach that we take to get something, because God is there. Like right now, we are talking and he's listening. But it's the way that we go to him. Do we really think, because sometimes things take time because God does not see his interest in what you are asking. You check. You're like, okay, God, I want to be the best soccer player. So that you buy cars, you start sleeping with women.
Then what happens to
pray.
you?
What's the profit of God in what you are asking?
True.
So meaning if you want that, he will actually have to take you to a phase where he must actually build you. He must,
mold you,
and everything is like
break
okay,
you.
Here you have to be here.
Yeah,
and when you finish that process, that's when you receive the thing, meaning you are now ready. But when it comes to someone who's ready and God sees interest in what, let's say I stand up, I'm like, okay, God, I'm having a podcast with KSD today. I want your name to be glorified in it. Baba God will be like, oh, they.
Yeah.
Then, okay, let me listen. It's listening. And then at the end, it's just, and it's deep in your heart, it's true. That's what you want. You don't want people to see us. You just want him to speak through someone that you invite in your podcast. There you see, you get it fast. And I'll be with you praying at the same time. And I'm like, how is Emmanuel doing the things? It's because God sees his interest in what Emmanuel is doing. It's the same if you check all the kings in the Bible and everything. It was the same thing. When God sees an interest in what they are asking, he gives it to them.
True.
He is like, yeah, who am I to say no?
True.
I see my interest.
Yeah.
I see the glory coming back to me. Let me give it to him. Let me give it to him. I think it's a point where people don't understand when you don't show God that there's something that he will get from what you want to do. It's hard for him to give it. It's like a kid coming to their dad, I want 1 million. I can give it to you.
Yeah. What's the end result?
What am I getting?
Yeah.
But if there's another one dead, I want to invest, but I need the 1 million. This is the thing that I will get from it. And in that profit, you're also winning.
Well said.
People will be like,
well said.
Easy. I think it's something that must actually also in people's mind and
well
whenever
said.
they are asking.
Well said. Because that was well said, and thank you for your wisdom on that point.
You're welcome.
We are done with section B, part 2. We are flying. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, no, man. Enjoy, definitely.
Dude, we're moving on to the I can call this the bridge of the podcast, right?
Okay.
This is the nice food now. We're going to what you are passionate about, your dream. I know to say you're seeing yourself in a place that no one else can see except from yourself, right?
Exactly.
It's your basketball career. You understand?
Yeah.
So the first point under the basketball career would be what has your journey been like playing for the UNAM Wolves? I believe you play for a team called UNAM Wolves.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I'll repeat the question. What has your journey been like playing for the UNAM Wolves?
My journey as a UNAM Wolf player, I mean, okay, but that's not actually the first thing that I played for.
Oh, okay.
This is the third team.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's rewind. Why not? Because I noticed.
Okay, sure. When I jumped into basketball, I started at TBA.
Okay.
Technical Basketball Academy. We used to practice at Van Rijn here.
Oh, really?
That's where I created a bond with John, Sam, Roma, Tamara, Deborah. There are a lot of them. I can't really mention them.
Shout out to them.
Very good people. They accepted me as as a new guy in basketball, it taught me a lot. It was all about friendship there, bro. Like, it was just fun, you know. When you leave, you're out of campus, you're like off campus, you're like, let me go home and just put my shoes and go play.
Yeah, there was peace there.
When you go there, the energy is there. These guys, you see John shooting, they laughing. It's just, you know, you feel it.
You feel warm.
Yeah, like Sam was there. When I pull up, that guy is on my head. Bro, you need to improve and what. It was just good. And I always say, like, I'll forever thank Junior, the guy that introduced me to basketball.
Okay.
He's in Germany right now, he was in Namibia.
Nice.
Those guys were just like real friends, man. They were like, they make you feel you're comfortable. You know, they don't do extra. They give you what they have.
Yeah. Best gift.
That's it. They just give you what they have. Till now, we are still good homies. We are friends. We check up on each other.
That's what's
send each other reels.
That's
TBA was just like a that's home, bro. Home is home. TBA is home, bro. Like all that. And then after that, I started playing for Unam Rebels. When I started playing at Unam Rebels, on a personal view, it was a tough thing. You know, jumping from a team to another team, because the environment from TBA to Rebels was actually different. You know, Rebels, that's where you find those, you know, light-skinned boy, what, you know. At some point, I thought that I had to change my personality to be accepted. That thing wasn't in me. I was just like, you know what? Let me just be me. If they don't accept me, I don't jump in. If they accept me, it's cool. The coach called me, Coach Pume. He called me. I was like, nah, son, why don't you just play for me? At first, I was like, nah. And then I went out to the coach. I'm like, nah, coach, I want to play for you. Then he was like, okay, cool. Then I joined the team. I think first practice, I was actually the connection between me and the PG was just proper. We became friends, Hilton. We became friends. We continued. And then the others also started, you know, Kevin here started talking to Kennedy then and all these guys, Elijah. And then it just, you know, I'm like, if I was good with those other guys, I was still good with these guys, you know, as long as you're you. They accepted me for who I was again. We built up like a good friendship. We still check each other. Always happy when we see each other.
That's what's up.
And then I actually had the opportunity to play now with good players, like pros in the league. I think Manny Mike joined us. Like, that's one of the best players in the country.
Okay.
The number 10 from Rebels. That's actually, I would say that's actually my coach right now. That guy is, I mean, from what I heard, that guy was just good. If you check his pictures, one day I had to sit on my bed, lay on my bed, and then search for the guy, bro. I was just like, let me check. Checking his pictures. Just by the pictures, you can tell that guy is a baller. You know, it's just that he's bigger than me and everything. More smarter than me on the court. But I just want to play. Whenever we play against my man, bro, that guy can cross me, beat me, put me down, bump into me. I'm always excited when it comes to that guy. I like guarding him.
That's what's up.
I'll go home in pain, but on the court I'm enjoying. I'm learning from the guy that I'm looking up to. Then I'm like, oh my goodness. Then it's just, wow. Started playing together. A very chill guy. Trust everyone that plays around him and everything. He gives you, if you're good, he'll tell you you're good. If you're not, he'll tell you to improve.
That's what's up.
And then that was actually another part of my basketball life. And then I decided, I was like, no, let me go play for Unam Wolves.
So what actually influenced the move from Rebels to the Wolves?
I mean, it's all about, at that time when I was playing for Rebels, from the time that I started playing from TBA to think, Wolves was the team that was actually being mentioned everywhere. Like, these guys were, for me, I thought that these guys were doing some extra stuff, you know, like they have this other type of practice. I'm like, bro, this can't be happening.
Yeah.
Because where it's Wolves is actually and was a team where, bro, I don't know if it's the experience, but these guys, they just know how to turn situations. Rebels or Wolves, they just know how to turn situations. You guys were down by 10, but you just see that one man in my guy entering in the court. You guys are now leading. Then you're like, what's happening? And then I think we lost a lot of games against Wolves. And then I spoke to Deborah.
Okay.
She's actually one of the that girl really helped me. Like, bro, she took her time and taught me basketball fundamentals. I had to run from because I was staying at Window Quest. So I had to run from Window Quest to Concordia. That's
Okay.
my first lane.
Okay.
Bro,
Yeah.
she's giving me there's a timer. She's like, nah, you need to be there. When you get there, you need to send me a screenshot. You need to do everything. I need to check. Bro, it wasn't easy. So I'm waking up at 8 a.m. I go practice with her till 11. I go back home. I sleep 2 hours. Pop. She calls me again. I'm on my way. I need to find you there. And you must be sweating already. Bro. She like helped me till this day. I always go to her sometimes on WhatsApp. I'll be like, yeah, you saw my game. What did I do wrong? What do you think? She'll call me the next day. We'll meet somewhere at the court. She'll show me some moves. Even if it's for 2 minutes, she'll just call me. She'll show me some moves and everything. Like, she helped me, bro.
Is it right for me to call your sort of your mentor here?
Yeah, it was her and this other guy, Exose.
Ah.
Yeah, the guy is in SA now. They really like, they taught me what basketball is. They taught me. Exose was more of a, he taught me what's grinding, bro. Deborah just taught me how to stand as a guy on the court. You know.
The basics.
Yeah, she really like helped me. But I also got like, you know, I was also under a lot of good coaches. Coach Hume, Coach Linda, Alan, Manny, Mike told me here and there. Like, I just learned from everyone in this league, bro. Sorry, my own teammates from TBA to Wolves.
Yeah.
I'm always learning from them.
It has been a journey.
Yeah, like I always pick. That guy will do some crazy move on the court. Next thing, go check on videos and try and if it doesn't work, I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah,
you know, sometimes
with time it to come to come to pass.
So I just work on it and everything. But I think I learned from everyone in this league. Like, as I said, when you wanna learn, you hear from everyone.
True.
Good or bad player.
True.
You just have to. You never know what they're actually heading to. Your basketball style, life, and everything. And then from there, that's when the Wolves part, you know, the Wolves part starts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, what's the most memorable game or moment you had with the Una moves so far?
The best.
Memorable game or moment you had with the Una moves so far?
Oh, it was the Super Friday that we played against Rebels.
Tell me more. Tell us more.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Describe the situation.
We are in the car. Alan, our captain, very smart guy. The guy is like,
Which one is Alan?
the number 6.
Number 6. Oh, the one who's vocal. Yeah, he's very loud and he's very vocal.
That guy is the one.
Shout out to him.
I'm telling you, Alan. Who was Alan? That guy. Yeah, and then we were in the car because we went to go drop this Kache, and then he was asking, who's guarding? Just guess who's the player that was left out? Manny Mike.
Who's Manny Mike? Sorry.
The guy that I was looking up to.
From the Rebels?
From Rebels.
Okay.
I'm like, before mentioning that I got Manny Mike, I thought about it for like 10 seconds. I'm like, are you sure?
Yo.
Then I said, I got Manny Mike. Cool. And then I didn't sleep. Like 3-4 days before the game, I slept. 1 day before the game, bro, no sleep. I went on YouTube because we had games from BAL when we went to play in Botswana.
Okay.
I watched that game. First game, I watch Money Mike play. Bro, I'm just like, how am I gonna stop this guy? I'm slightly taller than him.
Okay.
But body-wise, thinking-wise, that guy is just a guy. And then I'm like, and then I texted Alan, I'm like, boss, what do you think should happen? He's like, just don't let the guy touch the ball. Make him comfortable. I'm like, cool. I didn't sleep. I slept. We played on a Friday. I think Friday 4 a.m. That's when I went to bed. 6 a.m. My brain is just waking up. Boss.
With the game.
Videos that you might watch. It's not yet that. Then I went to go watch these other NBA players, how they play defense, and then game time. I'm there. Shaking. I'm like, what's going to happen today? Shaking. We started warming up and everything. Respect, the crowd is there. Wolves this side, Wolf Rebels remix. I'm like, it's crazy. I'm sweating, bro. But I'm just keeping it cool, I'm just like, come on, it's Congo. Let me just relax. And then I was like, yeah. I had my small prayer time. And I was like, okay, Lord, I know they are praying and I'm also praying. Just keep me safe. No injuries and everything. Started the game. Stressed, messed up a little bit at the beginning, and then boom, I zoned in, bro. First quarter done, I scored 14 points.
Sure.
14 points, first quarter.
Sure.
I'm like, I'm done. I told myself, I'm done. Because I think I scored like 85% of the points in that first quarter. I told myself, I'm done. People are shouting, bro. I can't hear anything. What I'm seeing on that court is me and Money Mike. I'm like, anytime this guy can switch up and do me dirty.
Yeah.
So I'm just keeping myself. I'm on my toes.
Composure.
Bro. I'm like,
composure.
Relax.
Yeah.
If he moves here,
moves
here, I move also. I'm like, this guy is smart. He can pull out something new that I've never seen. Yeah, he scored on me. It was not easy. Alan had to shout on me, which was good, just to keep me there.
In the game.
Yeah, all of them, all the players were like, Kevin, you're having a good game. Just keep it up. Don't lose focus. I did my best. I kept focus until the end of the game. We won the game, but it was
tough.
Bro, I think
even
if you go watch the live, that game was intense.
Dude, I have to watch that whole experience.
It was intense.
I know to say I'm gonna be blessed about it.
No, that one was the one.
Dude, can you share a lesson you've learned from a tough loss or a challenging game that you've experienced?
From a tough loss, meaning what I did was not enough. In basketball right now, a lot of us players always complain, the ref did that, the ref did this, the ref is doing this, the ref is not calling no more fouls and everything. But it's just the same guys, Manny, Mike and Alan, who will text in the group and be like, you as a player, what did you do? You missed 9 free throws and you guys lost by 4. If you scored 6 free throws, you guys would have won the game. Why would you complain about a ref if you are missing free throws?
Exactly.
Why would you complain about a ref if you are making turnovers?
Exactly.
So I was like, me whenever I lose a game, I just go back home, take a shower, I'm like, I just come back to my sense and be like, yo, bro, you fucked up.
You reflect upon the game.
I'm like, it's on me. I don't have time to blame anyone. That guy did not pass. It's on you.
Yeah.
You say you're athletic and everything, you can catch anything that's coming to you. So I'm like, it's on me. So losing, whenever I think you can even ask, when I'm coming from, I lose a game, next thing tomorrow, I'll just take time to go shoot at least. Just to go shoot. So I just kill myself, I blame myself that I didn't do enough. Maybe if I stepped up and be like, nah, let me do more. sorry, let me give 130%. Who would have won the game? But the other guy in the other team gave 150%.
True,
They won.
true.
You know, I can't be blaming, Yaura. I can't be blaming. It's you first.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes people always run away from Ireland, but it's always a good thing sitting with those guys because they'll show you.
Yeah.
They'll be like, boss, it's like you sit with this other, I think the shooter from Rebels, Peter Parker. You sit with him, that guy will show you that you are the bad guy. He'll tell you, remember, instead of passing, you wanted to spin and shoot. Why? Alan will sit was like, Kevin, you can't blame anyone. Blame yourself. You sit, you blame yourself. Next thing, you're not afraid, you're not scared of making mistakes. You make less mistakes and you win the game. That's the thing. So, there's no one to blame when you lose the game. You just go back home, you tell yourself to push harder. Just see where you messed up and everything. The next thing you have a good game.
All in all, what you're trying to say is you need to take responsibility for the loss.
Definitely.
Yes, yeah.
You put it on you.
Yes, yeah.
That's actually it.
Dude, as an upcoming basketball player, what challenges have you faced in balancing your athletic career and academics?
I don't always get that a lot. Oh, especially when I got my degree, when I got I went for like the graduation. But people were shocked, man. They checked the thing, chemistry. They're like, bro, you are always on the court. I'm like, you never know. You'll never know.
That's what's up.
The thing is, when we start with school, we normally start in Feb, right? The first month, first week, bro, there's nothing special at school. I always start with 80% basketball, 20% school. When I get my results for the first test, I'm now decreasing. Because I think there are a lot of guys that was like, how do you balance? So when you start, there's nothing at school and everything. 80% basketball.
Yeah, to give
work hard. When I feel like school is now
piling up,
I'm like, nah, let me decrease basketball wise and push school. So now it's like a 60 school, 40 basketball.
True.
When there are no activities, basketball activities, 100% school. Basketball is when I wanna rest, I just wanna relax. I'll go on the court, play for 2-3 hours and then go home, sleep, wake up again, study. That's actually, I think if people just balance it like that, because people don't know, they are like 50-50 school, 50 basketball. When school is killing you, it's still 50-50. Sometimes you still give more to basketball. But as a student, you were saying, money is going from parents and everything. So when you just balance, you know when to put more on basketball and less on school. How to put less on basketball and more on school. I think there you get your balance. And you see things are just flowing and it's easy. And then you get your degree. That's how I actually got my degree. I think it might work for someone out there, but not really for everyone.
Just for the viewers' sake, or should I say, I want to give them context. So, Kazadi actually graduated this year with his degree in chemistry. Hey, yeah, congratulations to you once more. So right now he's currently doing his masters.
Honors degree.
His honors. Sorry, his honors. Just right here by NAST, Namibia University of Science and Technology. Dude, I want to give a follow-up question with your challenges, right? We talked about challenges that you face with academics, balancing academics and basketball, right? But I want to touch on finances, money, because you know this is one thing I also go through. I have this platform, but I need money for it to run. I need finances for me to look the way I'm supposed to look. Understand? Just imagine I'm moving in the streets and they go like Mr. Reloaded, and they see Mr. Reloaded with a torn shoe. I don't think you're walking the talk. You feel me, right? As an athlete, there's the way you're dressed right now, you're dressed like an athlete. I do not need to be a magician or a prophet to know to say this guy plays basketball. Just the way you're looking, I can tell to say you're a basketballer. You understand? It's a message you're sending out to people. You are expressing the way you're feeling right now. You understand? What just tell the viewers or tell me what experiences, how money or finances affect you as an athlete, and two, what ideas do you have that can help athletes or basketballers in particular attract promoters or investors to come and invest in you?
Okay. Challenges as an athlete first, it's like, bro, when we hear that people go, you have to sacrifice some stuff. It's not easy, bro. You know, whereby on a Friday, there's a show, but you're looking back, you're like, what am I going to play? What shoes am I going to use for playoffs? Like when it comes to basketball things, I really don't care for how much I'm spending on how. When everything that I get, I can give it for a basketball shoe. As long as I don't go ask to someone. You know, it's just that fear of going to someone and ask them, like, can I get your shoe? And just imagine the answer that might come out of their mouth. And be like, bro, you always beg for shoes.
Yeah.
You know how you feel.
True.
So I'm like, I would rather stay broke. But as long as I have my shoes there, I'm cool. And I always get opportunities, bro. Like me in terms of shoes, bro, finding a size first here is a problem.
Yeah.
When you go to the store, you ask, like one day, let us laugh a little bit.
Yeah, please share.
One day I went to the store, I was just checking. I'm just checking. This guy was behind me. Boss, we have everything that you need. I'm like, you guys don't have my size. And I don't even see the shoe that I'm looking for. Oh, we have everything. Just give us your size. I'm like, okay, do you guys have size 14? The guy was like, oh, size 14. I'm like, yeah, I weigh 14. He was like, oh my goodness. He's like, nah, boss, we don't have those. I'm like, shut. I left the shop and I'm like, I'm gone. So whenever I get an opportunity, well, there are actually good people out there that will be like, yo, I'm actually having a person coming from the US, Germany. What do you think? Don't you have anything that you can maybe give so that I get you shoes?
True.
Bro, even if it's 200 USD, I'll do my best and get that 200. Give for shoes.
Yes, yeah.
I get my shoes and put it there. You'll find there are also good people out there. The guy will just call you, okay, check, what's your shoe size? Yeah, 14. Okay, you check on those sites. I don't know how they call it. Next thing, 2 weeks, they'll just call you, yeah, meet me somewhere here. Box, shoes, proper. You're like, oh, wow. Check, that's it. I mean, money is a challenge to everyone right now. We don't have jobs like that. But I think as long as you like something, you definitely do everything to it. It's like you want to have more podcasts. So sometimes you sacrifice the love to buy yourself a good phone, a mic and everything. So I'm like, I would rather sacrifice something that's actually, it's just for a time to get something that will actually help me throughout the season. You check. I always like, when I see something, I do my best, I get it. And then afterward, I still come. That's why whenever I see a pair of sneakers out there, bro, trust me, Kevin is the first one to get it.
Yeah.
And then I just see, when you have 6, 5, 6, 7, 8 pairs of shoes, you are good. You can breathe now.
Yeah.
You can now be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I'm cool. I can now relax.
Yeah.
So it just depends. You keep a small for, cab and what. But it's just that 1 month where you give all your money, you get 2 pair of sneakers,
Yes,
shoes.
yeah.
You put them there. Next month you get money again.
Yes, yeah.
But in terms of what was the other question again?
The finances. How do we attract investors?
I think most of us don't really have people that want to help us. It's just because sometimes there are good people out there that will pull up to those funny pickup games that we make as athletes. We just call each other, yeah, 444 and 444. Don't just be that guy. You it's not like you know everyone in the country.
Yeah.
There might be that billionaire guy sitting next to you. And when you are out, you sit, the things that are coming out of your mouth are just dirty. Just funny words. Then the guy next to you will be like, how can I help someone who's like this? Check. So I think that's why I was also taught one day that the way you are on the court must actually be the same way, or like this must be the same as off the court.
It should be a mirror.
It's the same thing. When they look at you, oh, that kid listens. When they come out, they sit with you, they're like, oh, this kid is just the same on and off. Let me help the guy. I think it's something that's also killing a lot of us. I know a lot of us had opportunities, but it's just what came out of your mouth. It's just that one day where you decided to be rude and everything, and you messed up your opportunity. Maybe someone was supposed to help you and everything. It's just you now being rude. I think it's just the way people, their behaviors outside.
Well
said. See, it's just killing also. Because I won't want to spend my money on someone who's rude.
Yeah.
One day I won't give you money, you'll be like, that guy with his
True.
money.
Dude,
That's actually...
Dude, the last one under the basketball career, the last question goes like this. Are there any specific teams or leagues you dream of playing for in the future?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I won't even close my eyes, bro. The NBA, Eurobasketball.
That's what's up.
The G League.
That's what's up.
I'll do anything to get there.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh,
that's what's up.
It's just nice, man. That thing, when you see those ballers, it's just a motivation. You know, you can. It's just maybe the area, but as long as you can do with what you have, you can get there.
That's what's up.
That's it.
That's
those
what's
leagues
up.
are the highest leagues right now, and
they are popping.
Now, one day is one, bro.
Dude, I'll give you the chance to have your refreshment there. I know you've been doing a lot of talking for the past 55 minutes. I'll take this opportunity also to give you a what? I'll plug you. I know to say you've been saying you've gone to Zambia, you've visited a lot of people back home in Zambia. And whilst in Lusaka, dude, take out your loved ones, your friends to a place called Habibi. So Habibi is simply Hana Beauty Bar.
Okay.
Yeah, so they offer beauty services, the pedicure, manicure, you get your massage services, your face treatments. It's a beautiful beauty center. Yeah, I'll show you right after the episode. It's very beautiful. It's just located right behind Lewanika Mall in Woodlands. So yeah, just go and check it out and get your services once you are there. And to the viewers watching the podcast, please get yourself to Lewanika and get your beauty services from the best in the world. Yes, yeah. So dude, we proceed. We proceed with the podcast, and this is I want to touch a bit on the fourth segment. I know to say time is moving and you have to go for training. The academic pursuits is the fourth segment, right? So I'll just touch a bit on that, which is the first point is, why did you choose to study chemistry and what led you to pursue an honors in it?
Chemistry, yeah. When I think in Congo, when you want to do medicine, you actually have to go through I don't know if it's the same as here, but as we had to, I think from grade 6, I think it's 6, no, 7 or 8, you had to choose. It's either math and physics, biology, chemistry, and then you go do this other.
Yeah, I think that's the way it is also back home. We call them pures.
Yeah, exactly. So I went for biology and chemistry, and then I was struggling with biology. Like, I know a lot about animals and everything, all these chromosomes and what. But bro, when you ask me a question, I'm a dead man.
Nah?
I'm a dead man. But chemistry was something that I was actually enjoying, you know. Like, it was fun. You know, you're like, yeah, you learn all these things that we see, we don't see, but it's there.
Yeah.
You check.
Yeah.
Like, I know you have blood. I'm like, it's cool. You bleed and everything.
Yeah.
But if they tell you when you are breathing, it's actually oxygen and what. Water is H2O. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay, cool. Let me just do chemistry. And then I started loving chemistry.
Nice.
And then when I was supposed to come to Namibia, there was this thing whereby foreigners are not really allowed to do medicine here. So apparently it's something that came up that year and everything. And then I was like, no, let me just do something that's close to it. Even if I have to switch or change, I know already, because maybe let's say we have these other things where you have to draw a structure and everything, acids and what. Then I was like, okay, since it's close, I can switch anytime I want.
Do you have any regrets for taking that decision?
Yeah, not yes, bro. No, I'm kidding. No, not really. As long as I like it, I will always give it 100.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I think that's basically what I had on the academic pursuit. I had more, but due to time, we have to speed up. I'm moving on to the fifth segment, or part E of the podcast, which is your religious beliefs. I've heard you speak a lot about how God has done it for you. I've heard you speak about how your family actually puts God as the center of it all. Can you share how your religious beliefs have influenced your journey, both in basketball and in your academics?
In my academics, I actually feel myself when there's something that I don't understand, bro. Sometimes I'll just want to be like, Father God, you are the one who knows everything, and I'm just a human being that you created, and I really don't know why this thing is giving me a tough time. So I just, give it to him and be like, I'll get an answer. And at some point you just feel your brain opening up and you get it. Sometimes we are always there trying to push ourselves like we can manage everything and always run to go to the second option. Then I'm like, nah. So whenever something is just too much for me, I just close the books and be like, yo, I think I'm at my limits.
Well said. Because are there any specific practices or rituals you follow that help you stay connected to your faith?
Rituals? No. Everything that we need is in the Bible right now.
So I think with this question is trying to ask, what activities do you fast?
Oh yeah.
Do you pray?
That way.
Yes.
Yeah. I normally which I haven't done in a long time, but I think it's something that I should go back to. I normally always fast on Fridays. I don't know why, but I just feel like Friday is always that day,
Good things happen on Friday.
I'm telling you. So it's always Fridays, and I always have a early morning prayer session, devotion, if I can say, from 3 to 4.
Okay.
Because I think a lot of people don't know about it, but it's something that everyone must know. That's the blessing hour. From 3 to 4. Bro,
Substance.
I've experienced that thing a lot of times. From 3 to 4, guys, you'll never go wrong. Trust me. If it's a real prayer, that thing is getting answered in the morning. Straight.
A big amen to that.
I tried. Bro, 3 to 4, 3 to 5.
It's when heaven is open.
Bro, it's open. Like
it's a portal.
Open.
Yes, yeah.
But on the basketball side, when I go play and I don't pray in the morning, I'm not having a good game. Yeah, so everything that I'm doing, I just make it depend on prayer. I don't want to put pray because I'm having a bad game, I need to pray now. I want me to have a good game because I prayed. So it's coming from prayer, and then, as we said in the beginning, from the spiritual to the physical world. So yeah, prayer, it's such an amazing thing, but it plays a big role in all the areas of my life right now.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
That's it.
Dude, the last question under your religious beliefs
Okay.
is, how do you handle moments of doubt
Mm-hmm.
or challenges to your beliefs, especially when facing intense pressure
Mm-hmm.
or setbacks? Can I repeat the question?
Yeah.
Kevin, how do you handle moments
Okay.
or doubt or challenges to your beliefs, especially when facing intense pressure or setbacks?
That one is hard, bro. You know, sometimes there are type of pressures that you can handle, and there are those ones where you're like, goodness, this one that I surrender. You know, but you know, man, as long as you know that there's just that person that can make impossible things possible. I feel like it's just one thing that really moves pressure from my life. You know, and especially as a Christian, bro. As long as you know God is by your side and He can actually turn everything into a positive thing. So I think even under pressure, just stay positive. I always stay positive. I know it won't work, but the fact that I think that it might makes me feel like, yeah, there's a possibility.
Actually, that's where faith comes in, Kevin. When you said it, I feel like your statement of saying it won't work, it might not work. I feel like that's where now the faith comes in.
Definitely.
Understand, right? So you having that possibility, or you having that mentality, the positive mentality, is you seeing something even before it manifests.
Exactly.
It all goes back to what you said earlier on, to say it has to happen in the spiritual, then manifest in the physical.
That's why I always tell people, I'm like, why are you guys stressing over something that you know by yourself you won't make it happen? Because as you say, that's where faith comes in. The thing is, if faith exists, if we say we have faith, why are we going through depression, anxiety? Bro, you're like, I know that someone was the answer. Why am I stressing? Why am I crying? Instead of crying because he did it, I'm crying because it's killing me right now. Check. So I think it's the way also people see things. I might be like me. You never think that you think that I don't stress and everything. I do go through stress.
Yeah,
and
you
everything.
man.
But as long as I know that God is by my side, that thing is just for 5 minutes. Or I'll sleep and wake up and I'm good.
Yes, yeah.
And I'm good, bro. Like
Yes, yeah.
that's it, bro.
Before I end your religious beliefs,
Okay.
I've had a few conversations with you, and each time you talk about your spiritual life, you always, I don't know if you've noticed it, but you never leave the fact that your mom always comes in the conversation. Even before meeting her, I know to say she's very spiritual. You know, she's one person that you always say to say she gives you a lot of boosts in your spiritual life. I know to say this is a bit out of the topic, but I feel like it's important for you just to give her flowers, you know. How much has she played a role in your life? And if she has, just express yourself, or should I say appreciate how much of a role she's played in your life.
That woman is a tough one, bro. Like, I don't know. Growing up, whenever I was saying, okay, my mom was a type of woman who could enter in a room from 6 a.m. and come out 6 p.m. for a break and go back in the room, play again. You check. So I'm like, she's a true warrior, bro. Like, my mom can actually, I can go through something crazy. When I call my mom and be like, Mom, bro, when I just hear from her, like, don't worry, it's okay. I don't know the type of connection that I have with my mom, but it's like God talking to me straight.
Wow.
I'm like, why am I even worrying about this thing?
Wow.
I just switch off everything. I'm like, I'm cool. She'll be like, yeah, Kev, relax, go play basketball, everything will be good.
Wow.
And the next thing, it will still be as she said.
Wow.
So, I don't know. if it's the love, but I think it's beyond love right now. I'm just blessed that it's just a blessing, bro. Everything I know a lot of guys out there would want to have a mom like mine, but unfortunately, she's unique to me and my brothers and my sisters. So
shout out to them.
She's just amazing, bro.
That's
like I don't know, like right now in terms of spiritual life, if she wasn't there, I don't know, bro. She's just amazing. I don't know. Describing her might be, like limiting. But guys, she's amazing.
That's
a very nice person.
That's
very lovely woman. She likes everyone. Always smiling and everything.
That's what's up.
She shares love in everything that she's doing.
That's what's
I
up.
appreciate everyone she'll give you what you give her. And that's the thing. She's a very good woman. She loves you and there. Yeah, that's my mom, man.
Dude, keep valuing her.
Yeah, definitely.
And I know to say one day you shall repay her.
Bro, she's not ready.
Yeah, I know. I can feel the energy.
Yeah, she's
I
not
can feel
ready.
the
She's
energy.
not ready.
Dude, we're going to the second last segment, which is the 60th one or the part F of the podcast, the Pick Your Brain podcast. This segment is the life and personal reflection of Kevin Kazadi, right? Dude, what has been your experience as an international student in Namibia? Just wrap it up in a package and just throw it to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an easy thing, but one thing about us international students, we follow everything that we are actually told. So I think just putting yourself in order makes you enjoy the country. But when you don't follow also instructions, because they say all authorities were actually given by God, and I think it's in Roman, we have to, listen. So when you go aside, I feel like you are the one making life difficult for yourself. But I feel like, as an international student in Namibia, life will never be easy anywhere where you go, but I mean, it's a good country. We struggle here and there. Our lives are difficult here and there. They don't make it easy for us. But when they have to make you feel good, you're good.
Nice, well said.
That's the thing. But shout out to Namibians. It's actually a country that I enjoy.
That's what's up.
I won't lie,
that's what's up.
Namibia.
God bless Namibia.
God bless Namibia. Best of the brave. That's it actually.
My guy, we're moving on to the fun part of the game. This is where you feel relaxed, because literally this part is where I just get to laugh with you, for you to express the way you feel about your dream, right? It's actually the game segment, so you can feel free to have your refreshment at any time.
Sure.
Yeah, because I feel like you have to be very relaxed and composed for this one. So this game is tailored for a basketball player, which you are. So everything I'm asking you is within you. Is within your research. Right. So it's called Who Am I? Basketball Edition. Who Am I? Basketball Edition. So the game concept is, so I describe a famous basketball player or coach without naming them directly, and Kevin, you have to guess who it is. I hope the game has been
Let's get it.
illustrated well.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a sample of the clues. So the first one is, I have won 6 NBA championships, and I have a statue in front of the United Center. I'll repeat that. I have won 6 NBA championships and have a statue in front of the United Center. Who am I?
The one and only Michael Jordan. The GOAT. That's the GOAT right there. I'm telling you.
That's what's up. That's what's up. It's actually correct. The second one is, I am a point guard
Point guard.
who led the Golden State Warriors.
Don't even continue.
For the sake of the viewers, I am a point guard who led the Golden State Warriors to multiple championships. Who am I?
Chef Curry. Stephen Curry. The one and only.
That's what's up. So 2 out of 5. So there are actually 5 of them. So you're doing pretty well, my guy. You deserve a drink.
Yeah.
The third one is I am the only player to average a triple to double for an entire season. I'll repeat that. I am the only player to average a triple to double for an entire season. Who am I?
I think you're talking about.
So this under this answer, right?
Okay.
I'm seeing 2 names. So for this one, there's the first or multiple times. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, I think. I think I'll
So-
go first with Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
I think that's the first one. I know that's
Okay.
the first one.
Choo choo choo.
Second one, triple doubles. Let me think. Triple double.
Take your time.
Triple double. Isn't it Larry Bird?
Okay, I'll give you a hint. His name starts with an O. And that O name is, I mostly hear it with the Brazilians.
Brazilian.
Oscar dash dash.
Oscar.
Dash. Okay, so his name is Oscar Robertson.
Oh! No. I think I only focus on Westbrook. Yeah.
Okay, so for that one, there were 2 answers, so I'll give you half. So right now you've got 2.5 out of 3, which is still good. So the first question is, I am known as the Diesel. I am known as the Diesel and won 3 consecutive NBA finals MVPs. I'll repeat that. I am known as the Diesel and won 3 consecutive NBA finals. Who am I?
This one, 3 consecutive MVP. Kobe.
I'll give you one more try. Should I add the clue?
Okay, the clue.
So his name starts with an S, and I feel like if I give another one, I'll sell it. So I'll give the first 3 letters of his name, but his name is lack of better term, is an ugly name. I don't even think I'll pronounce this name. It's Shaq.
Oh, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Okay, that one I think I feel that one.
Choo, choo, choo. Okay, for this one, I'll give you a half.
Okay.
Cool, right?
3.
So that's 3 out of 4. Okay. So the last one. So this one is a bonus question.
Okay.
We'll make it interesting. If you get both of them, you get 5 out of 5.
Okay, sure. Let's
You understand, eh?
Let's get it, yeah.
And if you get 1, I'm sorry, I have to give you a half.
Okay, let's get it.
Yeah. So it goes like this. I am the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Who am I? I'll repeat myself. I am the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. Who am I? So there are two characters here, right? And the first one is under the brackets of previously, and the second one is under the brackets of current. So we'll start with previously. Who is this character?
The previous one is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Choo choo
And
choo.
the new one is LeBron James.
Choo choo choo.
Yes, sir.
My guy.
I'm telling you, that's a 5, bro.
My guy, I give you the 5 out of 5. You scored it.
Yes, sir.
Bless so much for blessing the podcast. You've answered the whole segment, and dude, this is normally what I do towards the end. I want to first get your view if Loaded has actually picked your brain. That's one. And two, I would want you to speak even a few words of how your experience was on the podcast. In other words, I can say you are blessing the podcast. And then from there, I'll wrap it up.
Yeah, there was a point where I think on that part, the childhood part, when you skip those questions, I was like, thank you so much. Those was a funny part coming, and I was like, I'm not about to say anything about it. But actually, about the podcast, it's an honor for me, as I say. You know, we might be friends, or you might be considered as a friend, but you know, sometimes it's not everyone that will just pull up and be like, yeah, I want you to be my guest and everything, you know. So it's a blessing. He's exposing me, and somehow I will also expose him at some point. So as long as it's a win for both of us, I'm really thankful, and bro, keep it up. Don't stop. People might say A, B, C, D, but you know, you are the one who's so in the dark. What they think is not what you think. What they are seeing right now is just a phone, a guy calling people here and there. But next thing they'll be like, oh, okay. But bro, keep it up. God is in it actually. I know you'll go far, bro. Like,
Amen.
I know this is just the beginning.
Amen.
It's just, you know, small beginnings.
Amen.
When it's gone, bro.
Amen.
It's gone. Next time I think I might be inviting you somewhere, you know. You never know, bro. You never know.
Dude, that would mean a lot. But to wrap it up, dude, thank you so much for pulling up.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All your words really meant a lot to me, and you're the first guest that I have interacted with here in Windhoek, Namibia. It means a lot, and I see this podcast as an international podcast. And definitely I feel like this episode has just spoken its volume. I have an athlete all the way from DRC Congo, and the guy that is actually hosting him is from Lusaka, Zambia. I can already see the connection, and dude, it means a lot, like I said earlier, and keep on pushing, bro. And that's one thing that each time I see you, sometimes I do not want to express it. I'm like, I feel like you feel troubled. Each time I'm asking about how the game is going, what are you doing to better your game? And honestly, for me, I just want to see you at the top, bro. Like each time I see you, I just see you in a better space, bro. And for me, you've taught me professionalism in the way you express yourself even out there. You understand? I didn't take dressing seriously, but ever since I met you, dude, like I said earlier, you do not need to be a prophet or intelligent to see that this guy is an athlete and is a basketball player. So dude, keep up with the same energy, and definitely see you at the top. So it's been your boy Mr. Reloaded and my guest KSD or Kevin Kazadi.
The one and only.
Dude, see you when you see me.
Yes, sir.
Ciao.
Sure.